What is up guys, how's it going, and welcome back to No Pace No Problem. Today we'll be reviewing the Roma veteran Francesco Totti. This man is a well-loved and well-respected legend of the modern game, but he is getting on a bit, and as a result he is the player going under the microscope in today's episode. He's got a 5-star weak foot, 5'11", medium work rates. We'll see how he plays. 38 pace, it's gonna be good. Enjoy! First off, his shot. I felt that his shooting was good overall, and that he had a lot of goal scoring potential whenever he had the ball. That being said, however, it did feel like a real chore to get him into just the right position to take a shot, due to how slow he is. His 5-star weak foot was a valuable asset for him, but it was difficult to get many shots away, regardless of which foot it was on. His long shots are really good, and you can see from the goal he scored that he does have a great eye for goal from afar. Onto his dribbling. While I don't think that his dribbling itself is all that bad, his age is really showing in his lack of manoeuvrability. He had the turning circle of an aircraft carrier, and if you get into a tight spot with him, I wouldn't bank on keeping the ball for very long. His 3-star skills are neither here nor there really, pretty average, but not much of an issue if you tend not to use skills. If there was any stat which really stood out for me, I'd say it was his passing. 91 vision coupled with 90 and 85 short and long passing respectively made him a solid creative player, and the 5-star weak foot was very handy for making quick passes, because I didn't have to worry about shifting the ball to a stronger foot beforehand. I only really got the chance to make short to medium distance passes with him, as every time he had the ball, I simply couldn't trust him or myself enough to keep the ball, and as a result I couldn't let my team move around him very much. Mediocre at best is all I can say about his physicality. 75 strength wasn't particularly noticeable for the most part, and he seemed to get out-muscled in pretty much every physical encounter, and although I lumped a few goal kicks in his direction, I never really had much belief he'd get his head on them if he had to compete for it, courtesy of his 34 jumping. His stamina didn't feel awful, but with 38 pace, there's only so much ground a man can physically cover in 90 minutes. And lastly, we have the important part, the pace. Luckily, we can get this over with quickly. It was bad. Really bad. Granted, he is by far the slowest player we've tried so far, but the fact he was so unspectacular in his physical as well meant I didn't have much faith in him as a target man either. With the likes of Edin Dzeko, I could see that he tried to make runs into space despite not being the fastest man, but it was nice to see he at least tried. With Totti, however, I really couldn't see that at all. In situations where I was expecting him to work his way into space, it just felt like he was a bit lost on the pitch and didn't really know whether he was coming or going. In conclusion, I reckon Francesco Totti could make a pretty decent cam or even a centre mid if you're willing to risk using his 21 defending, and his passing and distance shooting were certainly his strong points, but he didn't really bring a huge amount to the table even in that respect. As much as it pains me to say this, I have to be honest and say Francesco Totti, no pace, problem. And there we have it everyone, episode 3 of No Pace No Problem. Thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you've enjoyed the video, as I did it a bit differently to the others in order to make it a lot shorter and hopefully a more concise review rather than just commentary all the time. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't, and let me know what you thought in the comments. Until next time, I shall see you all later.